Hello, Noblesville. Good morning. It is Wednesday, so I'm going to do another quick check-in with you and then be working to get you some other videos coming soon. So first things first, in this or attach this, you're going to have a link for the yoga video today. It's a lot longer than the last one. Should be good. That'll be kind of our typical plan right now is just kind of hit a good yoga workout on Wednesday. So go check that out. The other thing I'd like you to do today is to get 10 50-meter sprints in with some good rest in between each. So take a minute and a half rest in between each sprint, but I want those all out as hard as you can go. Now, one of the things I think is really important for you to keep in mind when you're doing these sprints is you need to do a good warm-up. Do not just go outside and start sprinting all out as hard as you can. Make sure you're moving. So go through some of our warm-up to swim series that you know. Maybe even jog for a little bit, nice and easy, but don't just go start sprinting all out. Make sure your body is ready to go. We don't want any pulled hamstrings. We don't want any hurt swimmers because you didn't do a good job of warming up. So although 10:50's sprint is probably not going to take you very long, you should spend the same amount or more time warming up for that activity. So have fun with that stuff. When you do the sprints, I always think about trying to get your heart rate to spike up as fast and high as you can because you're going an all-out effort, but then you bring it back down with the recovery. So, again, I keep saying if you haven't gone and listened to the Christian Lorenz video or watched the Christian Lorenz video, go ahead and do that. A few of the points that I had, so I want to do a quick recap of that video. But I had 3 points that I took from his talk that I think are really, really important for you guys to hear. So the first one is small details are what separates the best swimmers from everyone else. And I think that's really important. He had a unique experience where he could be training alongside Michael Phelps. And what he realized was it's not the fact that he's working harder than everyone else in the pool is. It's not the fact that he's doing different sets. Everyone was doing the same sets. Everyone was doing the same work. But it was the small details that those athletes are really thinking about that separates everything else out. So, a great example that I always use is your ability to maintain and hold and focus on your streamline throughout a practice, right? When you get tired, are you focusing on holding a tight streamline and getting 3 dolphin kicks and maintaining your distance underwater off the wall? Or are you just popping up and swimming after a quick sloppy streamline because you're tired? Right? Those best athletes are the ones that are focusing on those little details. And the best thing about that is you can do that whether you're 7 years old, you can do that whether you're 80 years old, right? Focusing on the details is something that every single one of us can do. So that's the first point that I really took. I thought he said that so well, and it's from a swimmer that knows firsthand, who himself was a very high-performing athlete, but also had the opportunity to work alongside the best swimmers in the world. So it's all about those details. The second thing, and I love this, is hard work works, right? It's one of the quotes he used, hard work works. So yes, you got to focus in on those details. It's important to focus on the details. It's what separates everyone else out. But if all you do is focus on the details, but you don't work hard at the same time, you're not going to get the results you want. You've got to work hard. It was really interesting talking to Christian about, now that he's not swimming anymore, and it's been 2 years since he was a competitive swimmer, he still wants to find that suffering a little bit. He still values that hard work. He talked about how Coach Bowman always would say, you're going to come into the pool, you're going to swim for 2 hours, and then it's going to be over. And it might be a difficult 2 hours, and there might be some pain involved in those 2 hours. But when you're done, and you're going to go home, and you're going to feel better, and you're going to have some dinner, and everything is going to be okay. So I think that's really important for you guys here, that hard work works, and you got to put that hard work in, okay? And the last piece, and this is one of the reasons why I've had Christian speak to so many of my teams and athletes over the years, and swimming opens doors. And I think that is so inspiring to hear his story because it really is a perfect example of how swimming opens doors. And again, it's not necessarily going to happen overnight, and you don't necessarily need to be the world's most focused swimmer from your early career. But at some point, understanding that this sport and what we do opens so many doors and gives you so many opportunities that people outside of our sport may not get. I think that is such an awesome lesson for you guys to hear. And if anything, it's something to look forward to as you get older. So last piece, we're going to do our first technique talk today. I don't remember if I talked about it being freestyle earlier in the week, but I kind of was looking at the PowerPoint that I made, and I changed it up a little bit. And I think today I just want to talk about posture, line, and balance. So here in a little bit, I'm going to post a technique video that's talking about posture, line, and balance, some of the details that go into understanding those three things, because at the end of the day, posture, line, and balance is the core in the foundation of each single one of those strokes. So hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys are taking care, and hopefully, like I keep saying, I will see you guys all soon. So talk to you later.